Hey dear, be updated with your updated technology. In this video, I'm going to talk about the data file handling process in C language. If you have a program, if you have work in C language, or if you have written any programs without the data file, you have done through the main memory, or you have work only manipulated whatever you have done, like by using the structures, functions, or pointers. You have work in main memory only, we can just accept the inputs from the keyboards, and whatever you have manipulated in main memory and displayed in screen, only that. But by using different functions, whatever you have done, but we are going to talk about the file, what is file and how it is created. Okay, so normally file is really one of the important, most of the programs are written to store the program. So what you have faced to the keyword in main memory, and that is written, that is shaped in particular file in secondary memory, so that we can retrieve and reuse in the futures. Okay, so these are the concept of file handling. Okay, so let's some furthermore, I think practically we can understand through the flow charts. So normally we use different functions to take, like scanf, getchr, gets from the keywords, through the keywords by users, and that can be work only in, that can be executed only in main memory, that is process all program in memory. Okay, and that is displayed through different keywords in the screens. So this is the process normally where you, without file handling, if you are working then. So but here, the concept we are going to learn about how we can create a particular file and store our data. So normally, if you have not using that file, means you will take whatever data that will be executed or that will be stored in your computer during executions only. When you'll execute all over the finished. Like if you are taking the records, or maybe like suppose student's name, roll number, age, or contact number, or marks obtained, that will be suppose 10 students, 10 students record you have taken. Then execute, manipulate, sort them in ascending order. Then after when you'll execute, it will display you in sorted form of that all records. But finally, when you'll close that program, finish, that data will be gone. Again, you have to store the data. So now here we are going to talk about the file, separate file that is created in with a particular name in our secondary memory, so that we can reuse frequently in the futures. That concept is file handling. So here like we have some different functions like put c, put w, printf, write, puts. These all functions I will talk in future video about this all one by one with practically. That functions are used to write our informations in data, are used to store our informations in secondary with a particular name. And again, some data are there, some functions are there to read data from the file to the main memory, and again manipulate it, stores, or uh, displayed in the screens. Okay, so let's talk about what is file. So a file is the collections of related data or information that is stored on a computer file with a particular name. Okay, we can say with a particular name, so that we can easily find and retrieve, we can fetch. And a data file is the collections of data related to informations like permanently stored inside the secondary memory as a single unit with a particular name. So there are different types of data file we can find, or file types of file, like data file, text file, program file. What you have created already, that is program file only. Okay, so if you have worked previously in C, by using structures, functions, or pointers, these are the program file only. But here we are going to talk about the data file, how we can create by using that program file we are going to create text file or maybe data file. Okay, so there are different types of data file, like audio file, video file, that all. Okay, and like directory files. So each file has its beginning and its ending points, and these are the following activities that can be performed on the file if you are working with the file. Like we need to create the file. If there is not created, if there is already existed file, then we can open that file. We can write some content or edit some content on that particular file and read to retrieve in main memory so that we can manipulate. So these all are the activities, main activities that can be performed in the file. And some steps like processing a file, like either we have to create the file or open the existing file, read write the data in particular file, and close the file. So these are the three activities mainly, although here you can find four activities. So these are the different activities we can use in file, working with the file. So file, if you talk about the types of file, we have two different stream of file. So what is stream exactly? So when you talk about the stream, so stream, like we can find stream is the data flow, what types of data you are working with or handling. Okay, so based on what, so that are the streams. Like mainly we have like text stream and binary stream. When you talk about the text stream, like text streams is the data file that comes with based on ASCII code, American Standard for Information Interchange. ASCII codes that is symbolized with particular characters, with like we can say like alphabets, numbers, and any special symbols that can be used directly to store our informations. And binary streams are the informations coded with the binary numbers like 0 and 1. And furthermore, we can find here in next video we'll talk about this all. So see you in next video. Thank you.